Well, a scandal involving rigged emissions has wiped out a third of Volkswagen's value on the global market. And now the president of VW America is admitting the company violated its mission by manipulating software to make its diesel cars appear cleaner than they are. Here's some straight talking.
So let's be clear about this. Our company was dishonest with the EPA and the California Air Resources Board and with all of you. And in my German words, we have totally screwed up.
Well, I'm joined now from New York by Peter Valdes-Dapena. He writes about the auto industry for CNNMoney. And I mean, you were there last night. I mean, admitting that you screwed up, is that an apology? It is a pretty big one.
That was a pretty distinct apology, a very distinct apology. But of course, it's not going to undo what Volkswagen did. This is a huge mess that it's going to be very, very difficult to clean up.
A huge mess, difficult to clean up, and I think that is going to be an indication of particularly this company, how they deal now with fixing this.
Yes, because this is different from any safety recalls out there. This wasn't a case where a company or someone in a company simply made a mistake. This was a deliberate action. It's almost inconceivable that this software, of course, wasn't created this way on purpose to lower emissions only when the cars were actually being tested for emissions. And the rest of the time, they admit 10 to 40 times the legal amount of noxious emissions. This wasn't an accident. This was a company doing something that was clearly done on purpose, and it was wrong. And it's going to be very, very hard to undo. We don't know yet how Volkswagen is going to fix these cars and make them both drive the way their owners have expected and still meet the emissions that evidently they weren't able to meet without cheating.
Well, the scale of this is also unclear, and as you say, there's one point in trying to technically fix this, but what about the brand, too?
Yes, the brand is clearly damaged. And VW, by the way, had a very, very good brand. I mean, they were known for being a trustworthy, straightforward company concerned about the environment. I've driven experimental VW cars that mix diesel with hybrid technology to get extremely high fuel economy. They make electric cars and sell them here. So this is a company that's clearly has an image of being concerned about the environment, has an image of being a caring company. And this completely turns that idea on its head. And a lot of VW consumers, particularly people who bought these diesel cars thinking they were doing something good for the environment by driving clean diesel, they're very, very upset with Volkswagen right now.